My name's Joey, and I'm sitting there on Grindr.
No, I'm on Facebook, mate. Strap yourself in and feel the cheese.
Feel the cheese.
Feel the cheese.
No, feel the cheese. That's your pre-sexy line.
What?
Strap yourself in and feel the cheese. It's coming. They call me still Tonius. What is this magnificent beast?
This magnificent beast is a 2000 and something, what, 15, 16?
Around that area, yes. Mark 7, isn't it?
Mark 7 Golf R Estate.
I like these.
You
I
do
like them a lot.
You do like an estate, don't you?
Yeah, they do look good. Cool. So, what is the long and the short of the situation?
The long and the short, or just the short, is owned by one of the lads on Robertson Barracks. Josh, yeah, do a lot of work for the boys up there, have done for a very long time. It's come in for some exhaust stuff.
Some loving.
Tuning love.
Some Scorpion bits.
Yes. So it's got rammer intake, Scorpion 3-inch decat, some brand of Resonated Elite.
And
that is it. Yeah, stock cooler.
Yeah, it's fairly stock apart from that.
Yeah. Just some little odd, bits and bobs around the car.
Yeah.
But yes, come in for that and some tuning.
Awesome sources. So we've done the decat situation,
yes.
The fitting of the Scorpion stuff.
The fitting of the Scorpion.
Yes. There was no point really running it before we did that.
Yep.
So we've done the fitting of Scorpion downpipe.
Yeah.
Obviously we've strapped it to Dyno, so the plan is quickly run it now. So it'll be basically stock plus decat.
Yeah. So basically the plans, we're going to run it now. Obviously we do anticipate the numbers will be up because obviously with no cat there's less restriction in the exhaust.
Yep.
Mean everything can flow free or more freely. Mm-hmm. That is basically the first thing. Just do a pull, get some data logs. It's on 99 octane fuel.
Woohoo!
It's nice when people put the right fuel in.
Yes, it is.
So and that's basically that. We'll capture some logs, look over the data, see what we've got.
And
that is the first thing.
Perfect. Let's do that then. Hello. That was kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
But actually, it's a bit higher than I thought it was going to be.
I was the same here. I mean, we're at 329 and 398 newton meters, so nearly 20 newton meters up on torque. Nearly 30 horsepower up. Yeah, power wise. But I mean,
shows how restrictive they are, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. These aren't as bad as the OPF or GPF, PPF model, whatever you want to call it. But it's still a restriction nonetheless.
And it ain't there now, so...
No, but I mean, the graph's lovely, data logs are very clean.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get a base built up and shoot that in.
Yep.
And that's kind of the next bit of the plan.
Okay, cool. So let's just get on with it, I suppose.
Yeah. Cool. It's going to be a very, very to the point one, I think, this video.
that is not free bad, is it?
It's all right.
As a starting point?
Yeah, no, starting point is fine. 355 and 460 newton meters. So
60 newton meters is pretty decent, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, to be fair, so stage one with these, because obviously this is kind of like a stage 1 plus situation, because we haven't got an aftermarket cooler fitted. On the cat model, we see anywhere between about 350 and 375. Obviously, there are a lot of things that come into it. Ambient temperature on the day will come into it a bit.
Yeah, it is warm.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've had a few, do 370, 375. We've had some struggle to make much more than 350. As with cars, just because they're the same car doesn't mean they will perform the same. Even if it's, the same software, the same guy tuning, it doesn't always matter.
Engines are different.
Yeah, so... but the data logs are very clean. There is no time pull at all, which is good. So obviously we're now going to dig in, do a revision, and see where we can get to. I mean, realistically, I'd like to see around 375. But also being honest, on that run we were seeing nearly 50 degrees intake temp. So
we're working against the heat, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. So we'll give that a go and see where we end up.
Perfect.
I've done a few revisions, but we are now sitting at 392 horsepower, 499 newton meters.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Better than expected.
I think it's really respectable. What were IATs like on that?
Not great.
Yeah, okay.
They were not bad, not good.
With a cooler, you'd expect to see some better stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, well, normally with a cooler, from I love that film so much. Actually, to watch that again this week, I think.
Yeah, Waterboy.
Yes, it's a classic.
Watch it if you haven't watched it. It's funny.
The Medusa Oblongata. Yeah, it's such a good film. Such a classic. But yeah, no, with a cooler, we normally see 405 horsepower. Bit more torque as well. Normally around 525 newton meters from memory.
10-15 brake, which some people might go, well, a good cooler's like 700 quid, but
yes,
it's repeatable.
It is very.
That's the difference.
Oh yeah, you won't.
That'll do this once or twice before it starts to really struggle.
Yeah, and that is the reality. I mean, we were seeing intake temps there of like 55 degrees.
So very high.
Yeah, the stock coolers on these aren't the best. I mean, even on stock software, we were hitting nearly 50 degrees. So it does show you how not great they are.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're inside static and stuff. So
yeah, that's not going to help. Obviously, real world it'll be cooler because obviously you've got more airflow sort of around the vehicle.
Yes.
But no, really good result. Very, very happy with that. And,
so we're going to call it there, draw the
yeah,
line.
we're going to call it there. I mean, the logs are very clean. There is some time in pull, but it's all within tolerance.
Perfect.
And again, with cooler IATs, there won't be as much of it anyway. Yep. So, but like I said, we're well within spec, so that's good.
That's ideal. Well, hopefully Josh will be happy. And
I'm sure he will be, because I know we were talking when he dropped it off, and he said one of his mates, same car, same hardware, did 380, I think.
Oh, so he's beating his mate.
Yeah, like
beep you, matey. Okay, cool.
Well, I said to him, obviously, it's one of them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure who tuned his mate's car. I don't know if we did it or someone else did it. I've got no idea.
Well, we're talking about 12 brake horsepower though, and in the real world, that can be a difference in car. Like the tune can be perfect on both, and it's just
and that's what I mean. And it's not. And this is again, it's not about who's tuned it or whatever. Like you said, it could just be a difference in hardware. Could be a difference in just how healthy everything is.
Yeah.
But that was kind of when he said that, I was like, well, we'll see what happens, because like I said, I've stepped into these with the best intentions, struggled to make 350, or struggled to get past it. But then we've had other ones coming up. My mate Simon, that was tuned elsewhere, came to us because it had just constantly not been right, and they'd flashed it multiple times, multiple sets of problems, then done a clutch, I think, I ran it on the rollers here, and it ran like 40 horsepower less than it ran there.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, this is never going to make real power or like not the top end of it, because I just didn't think it was going to be that great. Sorry, my phone's going mad. Throw that on the floor. And then, yeah, literally within, I think, a base and a revision, we're at 375 on the nose. So you never really know until you get into it.
Yeah.
So I said to Josh, like, obviously we'll aim for the best we can, but safety is number one priority.
Yeah.
Repeatability.
Don't care about number, really,
yeah,
to be honest.
and repeatability is the number one priority. And we'll see what happens. But it's come out really on the nice side of things.
So really, if he wants to hit the magical 400, 500, cooler will do that, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't even need a revision to that. You just
chuck a cooler on and do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cooler intake temps will help a lot.
Mm-hmm. Get a cooler, Josh, just in case you are watching.
I mean, he's
get a cooler.
Get in the cooler.
Right, okay, wicked. Well, that is another one down, isn't it? So
yeah,
move on to the next one, I guess.
Yeah, there are. I can see quite a few sitting here ready to go on the dyno. So
yes, we better get on with it.
Yeah, let's do that. See you later.